We're here.
I keep trying to do
We're
fun.
here. And me, Miss Techie, is going to play us in. I have a new apron today.
I love it.
Isn't it cute? It buttons down the back though. It's not a.
It could be a
You
dress.
need a helper. Yeah, it is. It's like a little dress.
So cute.
Yeah. I had fun making it. I'm obsessed with making them now.
They're super adorable.
Thank
Hi.
you.
As are you.
Aw, thanks. How are you? How's it going?
Well, the cleanse day 3 is easier than day 1, but it's still,
Cleansy. It's cleansy.
not fun. But, I'm getting through it. It's okay. I can make the sacrifice. I can do this.
Yeah. Well, and there's the good news about not having to show up at a job. Well, I mean, and you just have to watch me make bread today. Sorry.
I love bread.
I know, I do too. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I can do it. Last night Shay made popcorn, and he makes popcorn really well with butter and salt. And I was like,
like all your cravings come raging to the surface.
I have self-control. I was like, I'm already on this thing. I'm on the train. I'm not turning around. It's no point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go. You look great.
I starting to feel better. Yesterday the first day was rough.
Yeah. It's always hard on the first day, I think, of any kind of those kind of cleansings. Well, I'm gonna talk about my friend's movie today. My friend Jillian. If you guys remember Ollie from Ollie Doing the Pastry Crust, his significant other is working on this movie called Pour the Movie, and it's a documentary. They went all across the country interviewing all kinds of people, and it's really about how the war on poverty became a war on the poor. And it's so good. If you go to the GoFundMe page, I think there's the trailer there, but if not, it's definitely on my Facebook page.
And it's more Furlock too, right?
Yes. Yeah. He's the one who did it. Super Size Me. It's so good. And it's important that it get out before the election. They only need to raise $60,000. So any little bit will help.
I'm going to go on there. Sometimes it's really fun, and I do this a lot because I've had Indiegogos and different things for funding for artists. You go on there and you start to look at projects, and even if you have $10, $20, $30, $40, $50, not very much, every dollar helps the people.
Yes, it all adds up, and $60,000 to finish a film is not that much. So,
and that's
everybody.
That is
yes, and this is a very important film. When you see the trailer, you'll understand why. So hopefully you guys will go see it.
Cool.
Yeah. But in the meantime, I'm making Irish brown bread.
And you're looking really homebody in your little apron.
My little dress. My 40s apron.
Sassy homebody.
Yeah, I'm a sassy girl. Yeah. I noticed today after Kamala and Joe launched today, which was, I was like, I'm not crying, you're crying. I cried with y'all know I have my Nasty Woman t-shirt.
I thought
yes. I'm like, yeah, well, real men are not afraid of nasty women. So I'm wearing my nasty shirt.
I mean, why I don't even know why I'm saying this right now, but why name calling? Just why?
So juvenile. Well, I just finished the, Mary Trump's book, and it's all in there if you're interested. But, it's majorly messed up, and it's great to have hope in the next, between yesterday and today, to see so many people, especially women of color, so happy. It does your heart good, that's for sure.
It just means so much. I mean, I remember Geraldine Ferraro and how much that meant.
Yep.
Like today, to watch my kids' faces and everything that came out of their mouth, they're like, yeah. You know, you see the Gen Z go, you know, because it's their world that they're, you know, that has to get shift now. And it's just, I just pray, God, you know.
You know, we got to get to work. So we had to save the post office. That's a big one. We can talk about that another day.
Buy some stamps. Make some bread and buy some stamps.
Make some bread. Well, this is a super easy bread, so that's why I chose it. It's a baking soda and baking powder bread. It's like an Irish soda bread, except it has more whole wheat. And I'm gonna actually make a mixture of whole wheat, all-purpose, and spelt. That's what I'm gonna mix.
That'll be good.
And it calls for buttermilk, which I do not have.
I have some in my freezer.
Oh,
you told me.
I could have told you. My buttermilk's going to
I could have given it to you today.
But I'm going to show you a little hack for buttermilk anyway.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, you can make buttermilk.
It's super easy. Yeah. Now, buttermilk now is low fat. It didn't always used to be low fat.
Right.
So which is it's a good thing because I have half and half. I don't have milk. You grab me the half and half.
Boy, do I miss my.
Oh, I bet. Oh, sorry.
I miss the dairy.
Lemon squeezy. So what you need is an acid to mix with the milk. If you have yogurt, I think you could probably substitute that, but I don't. So this is a tablespoon of sour. You could use vinegar, but I like lemon juice better. And it's gonna sit. What's that?
I do it the same exact way. I forget what episode when I did that. I made that too. I can't remember what it was.
I don't either. There's so many. So this is gonna thicken up. Not quite the same as buttermilk does, but enough that it'll work in the recipe.
It works.
So it totally works. So I'm just gonna let it sit for about 5 minutes.
Okay.
While I get the rest of it together.
Yay.
Okay, so I'm gonna use 2 cups of white flour, and I like to stir up the flour a little bit before I measure it.
No, you always do that, and I started doing it because you taught me that.
Because it's kind of like sifting, but not. I mean, you don't want it so heavy in there, and then I just use whatever I have, spoon or whatever, to level it off. So 1 and 2.
Is it going to make 1 loaf?
Yes, it's just going to make 1 loaf.
Okay.
Just 1 loaf. And then I'm going to use whole wheat flour. This is regular whole wheat flour. It's not pastry flour. Pastry flour doesn't have as much gluten in it. And since this is a bread, you really want the gluten. Otherwise, like, you can use the pastry flour for cookies and stuff like that. Oh, not full. This one's full. It's a brand new baby. I have new flour.
Yay! New flour is always fun.
Yeah. So this is, I think when I was reading about the differences, whole wheat is made from a hard wheat, and the pastry flour is made from a softer wheat.
Okay, I did not know that.
So that's what I learned about that. And spelt is actually not wheat. It's a cousin of wheat, but it has more like minerals in it.
Yeah.
So, and it still has gluten. So this is an organic spelt.
I like to mix the different grains because I think it makes a great taste. You know?
Yeah, I do too. Like, it's nutty. And whole wheat is nutty, so I think that's going to be nice in this kind of a bread. I guess if you've never made it, Irish soda bread is kind of like a scone. It's not like bread because it doesn't have the same kind of leavening.
I love it.
I do too. I really do.
And I wish I could have a piece with butter on it when you're done.
I'm sorry. You can have some, but just not now.
Not now. No, this is gonna make me want to make it in a couple of weeks. So that'll be fun.
Yeah, there you go. So a half a teaspoon of salt. I need a tablespoon of baking powder. And see, while all this is getting all put together, the buttermilk is curing, as we want to say.
Oh, someone's saying put it in the freezer for next week. I'm so excited. Hi, Maggie.
Yeah, no. You mean the bread?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's not gonna last. I'll just make you another one.
You're gonna eat it right now.
It's not gonna last.
Nobody can confirm that information.
Yes. Confirm. Okay, so I have all the dry stuff in this bowl, and I'm mixing it up so that the baking powder and the baking soda and the salt and everything and the flour is all mixed together. Okay, that's good enough.
Why wouldn't you sift it? Just playing devil's advocate.
You could sift it, but I think stirring it's fine for this. It's not really like a pastry. You just really want to get it all kind of mixed, and I think that's fine.
I learned that from you because I didn't do that the last couple of times I made bread, and you were like, "So you're not gonna even stir it?"
You're not gonna. Usually, I don't usually sift. I usually use a whisk.
Yeah, a whisk. Okay. Someone says it's probably Peggy. I think Lisa should raid Debriana's freezer when she's done cleansing.
Here, just so
I'm hungry. Oh wow.
So I'm just gonna. You can use a whisk, and that just twist it around, and that'll do it too.
Yeah.
But you definitely. I always want to stir it.
It makes sense. It makes total sense.
All right, so now I have one egg, and I already melted and cooled a half a stick of butter.
Okay.
In there. So I did that before you guys got here. Don't ask me why on earth I decided on the hottest day of the year to make bread.
I know. I'm making potatoes tonight. Same thing. It's like, why? It's like one of our hottest days, and I'm using the oven.
Why? Why would you do it? All right. So, I wish I could show you this. I can kind of. You can see how thick this got.
Oh, wow. It's truly amazing, isn't it? Science.
Yeah. It's so cool. So I'm going to crack my egg in there. And just sort of mix it a little. Oh, I know what I want to do. I have maple sugar.
Whoa. Oh, wow. Where'd you get that?
I get it online. I used to be able to get it at Trader Joe's, but they don't have it anymore. So now I get it online, and I'm going to add about a quarter cup of that.
Oh, that'll be tasty.
Oh my gosh, this smells so good.
Sugar.
I know. It smells so good. Oh wow, it's potent. I like maple sugar. I gave it to some friends over Christmas because I have friends that like that in their coffee, that flavor, and the crystals are amazing.
I want to try that in my coffee when I can have it.
Yes, I can have it. And I am also going to add raisins and a tablespoon of chia seeds.
Oh.
Because they're good for you.
I like chia seeds.
Yeah, I do too. All right, so here, let me get that mixed up. All right, so now I'm going to add my liquids in here. That's the egg and the buttermilk. And I'm going to add the butter. You can come see me.
That's going to be good. That's going to be really good.
Yeah, I think so. And then I'm going to just kind of make it come together. And really, you just want to make it pull together into a dough.
Kind of like with scones, the same.
It's very scone-like. It's very scone-like.
Someone's asking, chia, what did you add? Chia seeds.
Chia seeds, you know, like chia.
You spelled it right.
Yeah, they're good for you.
Yeah, they've got a lot of vitamins, minerals.
Yeah, okay, so now that's just about coming together. I want to add my raisins in there. I wish I had golden ones, but I don't, so.
I have golden raisins. I could have given.
Well, you're going to make this bread next week. Guess what you're making next week, girl?
Oh, yeah, yum. Oh, my God, bread.
Yeah, bread. Okay, so now me with my rings on.
Yeah,
as you do. And I'm just going to wait, keep moving it around until it comes together in a little ball. Which it almost fits.
I always like watching you knead because it's like it's almost like your hand is like the perfect hook of the KitchenAid. Like
I'm a human dough hook.
You're so good at it. You know exactly what to do.
That's it. I'm a human dough hook.
You're a human dough hook.
I've been doing this my whole life, and I'm old.
I meant that in the nicest way.
So if I needed, this was dry, I could add a little more of the buttermilk, but this seems to be like perfect. It seems like it really came together nicely.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah. And this is how you bake this. You can bake it in a cast iron.
Oh, wow. Okay.
My little one. I don't know if that might be too little. Yeah, too little. I need the big one. And I'm going to coat it with a little coconut. Oh my God. It's so hot today that this is in my cupboard and it's liquid.
I always notice that about the coconut oil and the coconut butter. It's just turns to complete and utter liquid.
Yes. Usually in the winter, like you have to put it in hot water.
Right. It's like paste.
Yeah. It's not today. And this crazy woman is going to go ahead and make bread. All right. So this needs to rest for like 20 minutes.
Okay.
So you won't see me put it in the oven, but this feels so nice. So soft. I'm going to put it in here like this. And then in 20 minutes after it rests, get in there, raisin. I'm going to cut across in it.
Yeah.
And I'm going to use this little bit of buttermilk. I'm just going to paint the top of it.
Oh, nice.
And put it in the oven at 350 for about 40 minutes, 40 or 50 minutes.
Okay.
But you can see the texture. It's very scone-like.
Yeah, it does look very scony.
Yeah. So I like this in the morning. I like a piece of toast in the morning. That's what I eat. And so this will be good for a piece of toast in the morning.
I'm making that bread.
You're making it in your mind right now.
Butter,
you know what I can show you is this. Hang on just a sec. Entertain the troops while I get this out of the refrigerator.
Okay, Let's see. Okay, we have a question. How big is the dough on the pan? 7 inches? 7-inch pan? Or
No, this is a 12-inch. This is a 12-inch
skillet.
Yeah.
And so it's probably maybe
like you could do it in a pie plate or a cake pan if you have that instead. There's something, if you don't have a cast iron skillet, you really should. That's like basic in a kitchen.
I gotta tell you, they sell Lodge brand at Target. It's the best.
Yep.
American made. They're not that expensive. So
no, they're really not. I should really talk to Paul and see about him coming on the show to teach people how to cure cast iron frying pan.
Yes, I really want to watch that.
Yeah. Okay, so this butter, there.
Oh, Miyoko's.
Have you ever had it?
No.
It's made from cashews. It is so delicious. I will not use regular butter on my scone.
Really?
And you can get this. It's the cheapest you can get it is at Trader Joe's. It's at Whole Foods too, but it's more expensive.
I'll check it out.
They have it at Sprouts too, but it's almost like goat butter. It's white. It is so delicious. It's like my favorite thing.
Try it. I'm totally going to try it. Okay, somebody's saying everything is better in cast iron. We agree.
Yes, everything.
You have anybody in your family you need to hit over the head? I said that.
Smack a piece of meat. I've used that pan a lot. So that's my story. That's my bread. I will post a picture with the recipe so you guys can see it. It looks so pretty.
It's going to be yum. Is that a special recipe for you, or did you get that from somewhere?
No, it's not. We grew up eating Irish soda bread. I didn't have a recipe, but I wanted to make it more robust. So I always hunt around and see how I can replace flours and make it a little more healthy than just white flour.
Yeah, I know. I think that's why I do that too. It just like I've been putting flaxseed in the kids' meal in everything I can, or any kind of seeds, chia, whatever.
Yeah.
Hemp hearts, whatever, what have you.
Well, this is the thing about hemp hearts. I don't know if you know this. You really shouldn't heat them. So they're not great to bake with. They're better to put on after because they're sensitive to heat.
Okay.
So it's better to sprinkle that on yogurt, on your cereal, that kind of thing outside of.
What about granola when you're baking it?
I put it on after when the granola is already baked, and then I'll sprinkle it on then.
Okay, I've been doing that wrong.
I'm sure there's some nutritional value left, but you really retain more if you don't cook it.
Okay, I'll remember that.
Yeah, there you go. That's my little world. Look, isn't she cute?
Oh God, that's beautiful. Look at that. That's a picture. I want to do a shout out to our friend Holly and my sister of Holly's Homegrown.
Oh, yes.
Generously to our coffee
page.
Thank you, Holly. Love you.
Yeah, thank you so much. That's just, it really helps us keep, and we're working on the prizes of the prize levels for the book. So we should have that soon. We have such a great team of women that are working on logo. She's called Logo Woman. And if anybody needs that kind of thing, like promotional items, water bottles with your name on it or anything like that, if you have a small business, you want to.
Logowoman.com.
Logowoman.com. They are awesome people.
Karen and Linda.
And Linda.
The thing is that I know the wait is seemingly long right now for our fundraising gifts and all of that stuff, but we're trying to find cool things that you would all like, that you would actually want. So it takes a little time, but it's going to be awesome.
A little time, a little research, and but we're getting there.
We're getting there.
It's time.
In the meantime, if you want to donate to our cause of Corona Kitchen.
Yes.
You know, $5 for
Lisa won't drink it right now. She'll drink it later.
I can't have it.
Yes. No, we are working on the book, not just the prizes.
The book is the main thing, but in order to make the book, we have to make money.
Yeah, we have to have the money to make the book, but we are working on the concept and how we're going to put that together.
Yes,
So.
and it's going to be great.
Yeah. So thanks, everyone. Everybody stay safe. Wear a mask.
And it's hemp hearts, by the way, not hemp parts.
Hemp
Hearts. Hemp
hearts. Hearts.
Like the way we love all of you.
Yeah. So go check out Pour the Movie. I'll have it on my page. And we love you guys.
Thank you. Thanks for being there.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Have a great evening.